And welcome back to Comic Frontline, everybody. I am Brant Fowler, aka the Gonzogoose, back with you for another review, looking at a Marvel book this time, New Warriors #2, written by Christopher Yost, with art by Marcus Toe, colors by David Curiel. And this issue, of course, picks up where the last issue left off, as the Evolutionaries started attacking random groups of people, bringing our characters all into focus individually. This issue starts to see them coming together. We have Speedball and Justice with the Salem 7 or whatever they're called, fighting off a group. We have Sun Girl and this dude with a rhinoceros horn on his head, fighting off some. We have Kane and Arcely, or Racely, however you pronounce her name, dealing with this Atlantean girl and all these dead people. And then you have Nova, who is held captive by the High Evolutionary himself. So, this issue, good points. What we learn is exactly who the Evolutionaries are. So if you went into this series like last issue and you had no idea who these were, they give a recap as Justice and Speedball go access the Avengers database and see exactly the history of the Evolutionaries with the Eternals and the X-Men and all that stuff. We learn a little bit more about them as they are kind of talking it out, who they're going to destroy, and it turns out they're pretty much there to cleanse everything that's not human. That includes mutants, superhumans, inhumans, you name it, that magic beings, Atlanteans, you name it, whatever's not just pure human. So that's their whole goal. But the various eventual New Warriors team members keep showing up and thwarting their plans. The best parts of the issue, in my opinion, were the conversations between Justice and Speedball, and the little bit of Nova at the end. Justice and Speedball, I think Christopher Yost has got both of their characters down pat, especially Robbie's humor and his wit and stuff, his little digs at Justice and everything. It feels like the old New Warriors with that. There's even a mention of Firestar where Justice cuts him off and just says stop, don't talk about her. So I thought that was cool that they're referencing what happened between them and everything, being original New Warriors and everything. And a little bit of Nova talking to the High Evolutionary and realizing what this major plot is, which was another twist at the end, which really kind of hooked me into wanting to know what happens next. Was really good, and I think he's got Nova down pat character-wise as well. Kane and Aracely, still the worst part of this book. I thought their scenes, especially their dialogue, was just terrible. I love the Atlantean girl, her dialogue, her action, the art, depicting her leaping around and fighting Kane, really good. But Kane, I don't know, Christopher Yost doesn't quite have a grasp on him, I think, and I think that's why ultimately Scarlet Spider was canceled. I don't think he quite has a grasp on that character, and it's kind of very hit and miss with it, and I don't like his delivery on Kane, so, whatever. This issue, it was kind of, it was weaker than the first issue for me. Like I said, there were good parts, strong parts with Justice and Speedball, and the ending was strong enough to make me want to come back. But the rest of the issue felt forced in ways, felt a little bit juvenile in the approach to it, as far as the dialogue and the pacing and all that stuff. How Justice and Speedball just happened to show up just at the right time in the sewer with Sun Girl and this Inhuman kid, after they were just at Avengers Tower. That's the one place that they went to. Felt a little bit too convenient, too forced. And, I think he's trying to shoehorn the team together a little bit at this point. Once they get together, I'm hoping that things kind of even out and it starts flowing a little bit better. But this issue was slightly disappointing, I have to say. But I'm still a big New Warriors fan. I'm gonna give it a shot. A few more issues. I'm definitely curious about this overall plot, with the Celestials getting involved and everything, and talk of the Eternals. So I mean, it feels like it's trying to do something on an epic scale, but I don't know. It's just not quite gelling together for me just yet with this issue. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give New Warriors #2. I'm going to give it a 3.5 because I really did like certain parts of the issue, and I still think the art was really nice and the colors really vibrant. So 3.5. I hope it gets better from this point forward. So we'll see what happens next issue. So there you go. Check out all the other reviews and videos on Comic Frontline, updating almost daily, all kinds of stuff from comic, toy, game, movie, TV reviews, discussions, blind bags, unboxings, comic hauls, Media Madness, the live show, all kinds of content for you. A lot of stuff we're planning for the future as well. So, just something for everybody. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please do so you get all those updates in your sub box every day. And check out comicrelated.com, comicfrontline.com, both your #1 source for all your comic news, reviews, podcasts, webcomics, columns, so much more. Listen to the Zone 4 podcast each and every Friday right here on Comic Frontline every Friday night. It's also, of course, on zone4podcast.com, comicrelated.com, iTunes, various other places, and Hall of Toys every single month as well. So, with that, thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought about the issue in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video.